And welcome back to my channel. Today I just want to do a mid-month check-in for the month of January just to show you where I am as far as my tracking and my spending and my budget. So let's just jump right into it. Alright, so here is the Excel document that I have been working on that I showed you all in my previous video. I have done some inputting and updates. So I just want to go in and share with you all where I am so far since today is the 15th and we're halfway through the month. So I have put in my income and just blocking that off because I do have coworkers, family, and friends that watch the channel. So I did input the numbers there, and I do have a total so you can roughly estimate, but that information is there. The extra income that I received, $100 came from my boyfriend to assist with a bill, so I put that in as extra income. And then here, 6811, I returned some items that I purchased before I started my whole journey of debt freedom. And so I counted that towards extra income because that was money that actually went back into my checking account. Okay, so I did pay some bills. As you can see, I've paid my car, my electricity, my rent, and my water bill. Here, highlighted in yellow, are things that are going to auto draft within this week or before I get my next paycheck. So, for example, my gym is going to come out in 2 days on the 17th. So I just wanted a way to mark that, hey, this is going to come out. Once it comes out, I'll go in and put the amount just as an example, and then put a yes that it has been paid. But since it hasn't, I just wanted a way to indicate that, hey, this is what's up next. Okay, and also same for renter's insurance. The 1738 is set to come out the 25th. My next paycheck is not until the 26th, so I just wanted to highlight to know that this is going to come out of my checking account. Okay, so far this is what I budget as far as regular costs, and this is where I am. Okay, and this is if I'm over or under. And next is the debt category. As you can see, for some reason my Capital One credit card payments were a $3 difference, and I'm not sure why, but I'm tracking it now to see. I've seen this in the past, but I don't know the reason behind it. So now I'm going to keep better watch to see when it does this $3 difference change. If anyone knows, has Capital One card, and they know why this occurs, could you drop that in the comment section below, because I'm highly interested in knowing. And if I should have went ahead and paid the 45 and the 54. I didn't this time, but I'm monitoring my spending now, so I'm going to keep a close watch on that. Also, this increased a little bit, as you can see. Well, $91 is not really a little bit. And I'm also monitoring that as well. So I was way off as far as my minimum payment for my Navy Federal card. It was $266, which is, I know, very high. And the balance on that card is very high. So that's why, I'm on this journey to try to tackle these things. And here, the 102, this was paid in December. So I did not pay this month, and that's why the zero's there, and it's 102 to the positive. Okay, my target has been paid. So next up is my 2 tax bills. And as you can see, these are due to come out, one today as I'm filming this video, and then one on the 20th. So again, these are things that are auto draft that are going to come out before my next paycheck. So I just wanted to keep my eye on these things. And as I see them come out, I will go in and update the spreadsheet. And then here we are on my non-fixed costs. So as you can see, I'm over budget. Again, I just want to put the disclaimer, my personal spending budget is never $425. I got paid what date was that? It was very close to the end of December. just checking my calendar to make sure I'm giving you accurate information. I got paid on the 29th. So that was so far to the end, almost the beginning of January, that I carried all of that portion in my paycheck into January. So I had some end of year purchases that I wanted to make, and this was one of them, but I decided I wanted to return all those items because they didn't fit what I was trying to do. It was some clothing. I was going out for a birthday celebration. We aren't doing that type of celebration anymore because of our debt free journey. So I decided, hey, I should return these clothes. It's no need. I'm on a totally different path right now. So I returned the items. Now, granted, it was 68.11 and I'm now over budget by 60.86 because I did take some of that money and I did purchase some personal items, which probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. But again, this is a learning process for me and I'm sharing my journey with you all. So I did pick up a few items from like Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Target that I wanted to try for my channel. And I'm trying to see how that is going to work out. And hopefully it'll be something that I can share. If not, hey, I crafted, I stayed home and enjoyed my time at home instead of being out somewhere spending even more money. Okay, so my grocery, I am so far midway in the month. I've spent $95.15. I have $24.85 left in my grocery budget, and I have 2.5 more weeks to get through. So hopefully I made 2 grocery trips, one on Saturday, one on Sunday this past week. So I'm hoping that what I purchased I can stretch out and last these next 2.5 weeks. I'm going to try to just eat what's in the kitchen. I work from home, so I rarely have to go out and purchase anything. And just me tracking my habits, I noticed that the weekend is where I kind of fail. I'm not in the house, or I'm wanting to get out of the house, out of being, at home Monday through Friday, not really going anywhere but other than the gym. And that's where I saw the bulk of my spending was this weekend. I had been doing good all week, and then the weekend hit, and it was just like, I want to get out. So I guess I need to research and find, things that I can do that won't cost a lot of money, but allow me to also get out. If you have any suggestions for that, then please drop them in the comment section below. I know I keep saying, but this is a journey, so I'm open to receiving ideas, and I would love to hear from you guys, especially everyone that's on this journey with me. So what are you doing to save money on the weekend? And then my gas budget, I am doing okay within the gas budget. For 2.5 weeks, I'm roughly averaging about 30 some odd dollars every week. And as long as I stay within my area and what I'm doing now, then that should last the rest of the month. My eating out, we did eat out this weekend. As you can see, I'm at $23.15 spent for the month. I have $96.85 left. So I know I'm going to go over that because my boyfriend's birthday is actually this Friday. And I had planned this $120 to only be towards eating out for his birthday dinner. As you can see, I've used some of that. So I'm definitely going to have, I'm going to go over budget in that category. I'm going to try my best not to, but it's his birthday and I want him to, we decided we were going to take a trip before we started this journey. We decided not to do a trip. So I feel like at least he should be able to pick out a meal that he's going to enjoy for his birthday. So I'm okay with spending a little extra dollars, but I should have budgeted accordingly or stuck to not eating out this weekend. We didn't even eat a big meal out. So the $23.15 was for the both of us. It wasn't even a huge meal, but still I should have been paying a little bit more attention. But this is what this is for, to monitor my habits, to see where I'm failing or what I need to improve on. And then for household, I haven't spent any money on the household. I am a previous couponer, so I have a lot of items stockpiled, like personal care items. I have a ton of that stockpiled. So we really haven't had the need to purchase anything for the household as of yet. And the household category, for anyone that's interested, is like trash bags, paper towels, toilet tissue, cleaning supplies, anything for the house. So that's what that category is for. We haven't had to purchase any of that. And the one item I did, I just stuck it with my grocery budget because it was something small and I got it while I was grocery shopping. But I haven't had to do any specific household shopping yet. And then here we have my sinking funds. They haven't come out as of yet. They come out actually $20 on the 20th of each month. And that is for vacation and Christmas right now. And again, that hasn't come out. That's why it's highlighted in yellow. So once it does come out, then I go in and update that just the same. So far, the total monthly spend I have budgeted $2,576.63. I'm at $2,014.51. This is saying that total overall, I'm over budget by $621.47. I think when I input my last check, just for an example, see how that number changes. So we'll see. Hopefully, the last few things of the month, I won't go overboard, and I may be able to stay within my budget, hopefully, as far as the overage. And I'm sorry that keeps distorting for whatever reason. Let me fix that. There we go. Okay, so what's left? So I budgeted to have $1,091.37. What I have left so far is $469.90. This typically will match what's in my checking account, but because it's saying what's currently left. So out of everything that's come in and out of everything that I've paid so far, this is what should match my checking account. So, and this is pending, this is before any deposits or any withdrawals. So, for example, if this was to go ahead and come out, then this is what would be left in my account. So sometimes I go in and I pre-fill this out just to see how much I'll have left at the end of that pay cycle before the next one. And then the next paycheck, whatever's left there, I'm going to put to debt. So after all my bills have come out and I've made sure that there's nothing in February that may need to go with that check, I'm going to pay my debt. And I will show you that when I get there as well. I haven't got there quite yet. Okay, and then next I'm working on this spending tracker that I showed you all. So previously, this is how I had it set up. As you can see, I had it this way. With every day of the week, the amount, category, the store, if it was debit, credit, cash, a need or a want. So this method, not working. And that's, this is trial and error, but this wasn't working because, as you can see, if I have multiple purchases on the 6, I don't have a line. So I didn't like this method at all. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to delete this. This may work for someone, but it did not work for me. So I'm going to come in and delete that and change that. What is working now is this here. And I'm just going to paste it up here so I can better see it. And you're seeing this real time. And let's just make it bigger. Okay, so this is working. And all I'm doing is inputting the date, and I'm going to put a filter on it. The date, where I went, the amount I spent, and what category. That's all I have so far. And this is working out. So if I wanted to see, if I wanted to line this up and just look by category, then I could come here and go, okay, this is how much I've spent on eating out. This is how much I've spent on gas, grocery, personal. If I wanted to sort by date, then I will come here, ascending or descending, whichever you prefer. I like ascending. And it'll show me by date, how much I spent by date. Now, if I wanted to, let's say, do category, then let's just come here. And these are my eat out categories. So I'm just going to do eat out. I'm going to put a quick formula. And this is to get totals. Okay. So my eat out, is showing I've spent $23.15 what's logged. So then I want to come here back to my budget and eat out $23.15. So it matches. Okay. And then let's say gas. And I want to do the sum. So I'm going to do equal sum parentheses, and I'm going to highlight my to gas. I'm going to close that up. 6602 is what it's saying I've spent in gas. 6602 is how much I've spent in gas. Okay, and then the next category would be grocery. Same formula, equals sum parentheses, and I'm doing grocery, close the parentheses, enter, $95.15, grocery, $95.15. And then let's see, personal is the last one. Equals sum parentheses, get all my totals, close the parentheses, enter. $485.86 is what it's saying I spent in personal. $485.86 is what I've logged. So this is just to ensure that my totals are correct. I hold on to my receipts. What I was doing was I did this weekly, which I realized is not the best for me. I actually need to do this daily because it's a little bit more difficult to remember if you've inputted something. Did I save the receipt? Where did I put it? So if I just come to this spreadsheet daily, like maybe a few minutes before bed or right after I get off, and go ahead and upload and log what I've spent, then I can just keep this current and it will match my spreadsheet for my categories, my non-fixed categories. I don't do it for bills, obviously, because I'm tracking bills here, but I'm tracking my spending. These are the categories that are most difficult for me, and so it's good, it's best when these match because that lets you know that your data is correct and you're creating a great habit. So that is my spending tracker. Then I have this here that I'm working on that I previewed the last video, and I'm still working on it. This is a learning process. So I have my total debts finally. As you can see, I'm $1,106,103.87 in debt total. This includes my student loans, my car, my credit cards, and the one thing that I may have in collections, which is a medical bill, which I have to review. I actually work for a insurance company, so I need to go back and just make sure that that medical bill was correct, and that is the balance that I have. And it's reported in collections, so I want to go ahead and take care of that. That's first on my list. So as you can see, I have everything in smallest to largest order, and that's how I want to pay them. So I'm working on that. I've never shared with you all my total debt. There it is. That's student loans. A killer, I know. What can you do? All I can do is pay on it. Stay positive, keep the ball rolling. And then here I want to work on putting how much I pay each month outside of the minimum payment. So that's what's going to go here. Any payments outside of minimal or minimum payments. Okay, guys, so that's all I have for today. I do hope that you like this video. If so, and you want to see more videos like this, please put in, a thumbs up or comments. If you have any questions or any ideas or suggestions, I'm always open to feedback. And I just want to thank you. I hope everyone has an awesome week, and I will talk to you in my next video. Take care.